watching the show and the channel with Angelo Christian. Call or text us. It's where America goes for funding your nationwide direct lender for commercial, residential, private lending. 832-431-6331. Where to get a deal funded. Guys, we've been doing it for over 2 decades, closing and funding all types of deals all over America. FHA, VA, conventional, no doc, hard money, private lending, your source for capital, business loans, lines of credit, unsecured, secured real estate lines of credit. So definitely reach out to us if we can help you. Don't be a stranger. We want to help you to get those loans funded. So you can reach us on our website, official Angelo Christian, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of that stuff. And we're here as your real estate podcast, your channel. We've been doing lending for over 20 years, and we've had the channel for the last 7 years. So appreciate all of y'all tuning in. And what we do on the channel, on the live shows, we just talk about current market updates, what's going on in the economy, real estate lending. It's a chance to kind of chill out, talk real estate, talk deals, talk finance. If you guys got questions, don't be a stranger. Hit us up down below. You guys know I'm a big cigar guy. This is the Wise Man. If you guys haven't had the Wise Man, that's an awesome cigar. Just paired with high proof bourbon. Some of you guys like scotch. Some people like rum, tequila, whatever your favorite drink is. Just as long as you're having a good time. Always say that we're here for a good time, not a long time. So enjoy it. Well, you're supposed to be here for a long time too. I'll say that. You do want to be here for a long time. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah, that's a good cigar. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be talking about some of the updates that's going on in the economy right now, new loan products, um, different things that I'm seeing as far as opportunities. Tonight we're going to be talking about our FHA zero down. It has a low 4.25% interest rate that just came out. That's a great program if you're trying to buy a house and you do not have to be a first-time buyer. That's a really hot product. We're also going to be talking about our down payment assistance program, and also our hard money loan products for private lending, no doc, and then our construction loans, which are really, really hot too. And again, if you guys have any questions, let us know. You can put them in the chat below, or you can call or text my office, 832 431 633. I don't know if you guys can see, I was playing baseball with my son the other day. He got me right in the head with a ball. I don't think it shows too much, but it still hurts. I got to be careful with the kids, man. So, so our FHA zero down program. A good cigar, guys. If you have a chance, try the Wise Man. Got a nice flavor to it. So if you're trying to buy a house in America, with the exception, this is not available in New York, but if you're trying to buy a primary residence, you can even do a duplex. All right, and you have a 660 or higher credit score. There's rates as low as 4.25%. There's no income limitation. There's no location restriction. It does have to be for your primary residence. But you can actually buy a house with 100% financing and get all of your closing costs included as well. So it's pretty powerful because you don't have to be a first-time buyer. There are limits on the price of the home depending on the county that you're purchasing. They range. I mean, it just depends on the county that you're in. Average is 500,000 or less. Some areas is 700,000 or a million for high cost areas. Um, And it's the other thing is that it's full income verification, so they have to verify your income with pay stubs, W-2s, or taxes. This is not a no doc loan. It's not an investment loan, but you can buy it and get zero down. And so if you're in a situation where, like most of us, where you have a job, you have a good job, you can pay the rent, but maybe you don't got 40, 50,000 for closing. This is a great loan because you can buy a house with zero down. Okay. So to me, and to most people, that's pretty strong to be able to buy a house and get 100% financing with a low rate. Because you think about it, if you get that low of a rate, you're going to have an affordable house payment. You're going to have a cheaper payment. So I mean, give you an example. If you're buying a $500,000 home and a lender quotes you 6% versus 4.25, the difference is about $800 a month cheaper in the payment. So it's pretty sizable. It's not $50 difference in payment. It's a lot. So it's important that a few things that you get a few opinions. When you're getting a loan, I would say definitely get a few opinions just to make sure you're not leaving any money on the table. Because ultimately, it's about what's best for you and your family. The other thing I'll say is this: that um, and of course everybody's different when it comes to this. We're not the cheapest rate, and we never marketed to be the cheapest rate. I think that there's things that are more important as far as service, relationship, resources, network, that are the brand is more important um, than just what the interest rate is, because you can, uh, you know, there is such a thing as doing a great deal with a lousy person. And so for me and for a lot of people, that doesn't work out. The math doesn't compute. And there are people that may have a cheaper rate, but if the it's it's a bad company, or the person's bad, then what's the point? Why would you do that? Like for example, like when I go to buy something, I will pay more if I'm getting better service, um, or I feel safer, more security, than if it's a cheaper price. You might do that when you buy a vehicle, or go to a hotel, or go on a vacation, or go on an airline. A lot of people, I'm just using examples. Like for example, like flying one airline versus another airline. Mr. Laidback, how often can I refinance a home? It depends on what type of property and the type of loan that you're doing. So if you're doing hard money, you could do it every 3 to 6 months. But I mean, probably conventional. FHA, the seasoning's like 12 months. You have to wait. Yeah, 12 months seasoning for FHA. Now, the one thing I want to let you know with FHA too, that we do go down to a 500 credit score with FHA, and also VA. So we go down to a 500 FICO. So for us, that's pretty strong. A lot of lenders require a 620, 640, 580. We'll actually go down to a 500 credit score. And the government doesn't have any restrictions on credit scores. They allow that, they put that on the lender to decide. So we actually don't have a credit score, as long as it's 500 or higher. Now, I'm not saying just because you have, a 520 credit score, you're going to automatically get approved. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying at least you have the opportunity or the chance to try it. Okay. And you may not get approved, but at least you'll, if you're not, you'll get a structure or guidance. It depends. VA is still 100% financing. Um, FHA, if it's 580 or less, is 10% down. So it just depends. But if you have a 580 or higher, it's 3.5% down. So yeah, we love to work with you guys in any way. I would say that's a good question. That's a fair question. I would say about 50% of the people. So it depends on the debt. Yeah, like we got somebody. I mean, like I'm just thinking of some stuff, some cases this week. We got somebody approved for in Virginia for a $500,000 home with a 593 credit score. And they were making like 10,200 a month, and they got approved with only 3.5% down, and they got a 6.5% rate. Another customer that was a veteran in Maryland yesterday with a 508 credit score, buy and close on his house. So, um, so it just depends on the situation. I will say that the people that end up closing are the ones that are, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're buying a $500,000 house, I mean, yeah, I mean, you'd have to have enough income to support it, right? So it just depends on your situation. Which leads me to, one of the things that we talk about a lot is, building your income and wealth with Section 8 or, rental properties. So building a real estate portfolio is a really, really important thing to grow your income. You know, a lot of people have their regular day job, but the other side of it's building that mailbox money and creating passive income to grow your wealth. So that's a big thing that, we believe in. That's something that's very important, for your future, is you trying to build that passive income. And really, your mailbox money income should outpace your career or standard job. So if you're making 5,000 a month at your job, you want to at least be making that or more with your rental income. So that way you can break away, because the whole thing is that you got to try to create as much streams of income as you can. And real estate is a very good way to do that. Section 8 is a great way, multifamily, investing, and just growing, your income as much as you can. Passive income is the key. Uh, for which program? For rental properties, you can do no doc or full doc or conventional or bridge loans, or you could do short-term rentals. You can also close in your LLC, but for Yeah. Oh, if you have FHA, yeah, if you have a lower credit score, it is going to be more of a process to get the loan. Yeah. Like for example, you might have. I'll give you an example. Let's say between a 550 and a 700 score, you'll have to probably do 10 more steps if you have a lower credit score. But I mean, look at the alternative. It's not getting a loan at all, not buying a house at all. So I would say look at the benefits and the positives, and just commit to doing it to get it done. It is going to be more work, but just everything great in life is. So just gotta do it, right? Okay. Well, we'd be happy to give you a plan to help you. Reach out to us 832-431-6331. We'd love to work with you and come up with a plan to get it done. Just let us know. We'll do whatever we can to help you. So don't be a stranger. So we lend nationwide. Um, I mean, we have credit repair programs. We have down payment assistance. We got jumbo loans, bridge loans, multifamily, commercial, whatever we can do to help you out. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys are watching the show on the channel. Please check us out. Um, it's possible, yeah. You can buy in one state and live in another. Absolutely, it's definitely possible. So don't be a stranger. Reach out to us, guys. Call or text us. 832-431-6331. It's where America goes for funding. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, our website, Google, everything. Reach out to us. Don't be a stranger. Definitely looking forward to helping you. Thank you so much for watching the show and the channel. We'll be back again next week with Angelo Christian. You guys take care. Be strong. Peace out. We'll see y'all next week later. Bye bye.